Hi, Mark from WholeLatteLove.com. I've got Lou Barba from Nuova Simonelli with me, and we're very happy to announce that Whole Latte Love is going to start carrying some of your products, Lou.
Thank you.
I know there's been a lot of interest in these. We've got 3 here,
right.
2 machines and a grinder. Now, all 3 of these are NSF rated, which is a little unique in the semi-professional, semi-automatic world. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, essentially, you've got certification that guarantees you that the equipment is going to function and function safely. It's a couple extra steps, a couple extra dollars, but it's a lot of benefits in the long run.
So now these can be used in commercial settings.
Absolutely.
They're not extremely high volume machines, but
right.
A lot of people will put these in their homes, right?
Naturally.
Now let's talk about the internals here, because what you told me is the internals are the same on both machines.
Absolutely.
What have we got inside?
I mean, of course, we're looking at 2 different packages, but essentially the guts of the machine, you know, the business end of it, are traditional heat exchanger machines with copper boilers, copper plumbing, all commercial grade valves and thermal controls.
Okay.
All the way down to the groups themselves. These machines have the same components that our full-size commercial units incorporate.
And you guys do make commercial machines that you'll find in cafes all over the place. The multi-group, multi-boiler machines.
Exactly.
So you've taken that expertise now and put it into some smaller packages.
For those that are in the Barista Championship arena, they will recognize the Nuova Simonelli brand.
Sure. Now speaking of the groups, these are E61 groups on both machines.
Correct.
But they're operated electronically.
Sure.
Right? So they look a little bit different than your typical semi-auto with an E61.
Exactly.
But now on the Musica here,
yes.
Right? I really like the lights here.
Yes, here
and you said now all the lighting here is LED, so low
LEDs.
power consumption, and then you can do something kind of fun with that. You can impress people just by turning that off and on.
You could turn
right?
the lights off. You can actually control the brightness of your buttons as well. So,
okay.
I just was checking into that, and I see that we could do that.
Okay. And you've got, they come 2 portafilters?
Comes with 2 portafilters,
Okay.
single, double baskets.
Okay. Okay, and they are angled portafilters.
They're right, exactly. They're 10-degree incline for ergonomic ease and comfort, just like our full-size machines that work. They're workhorses in the cafes.
Okay, and both are. So this one is not programmable.
That's a semi machine,
okay.
Full semi manual machine. As we were talking about the fact that you also do not have a gauge to see what the pressure is within the tank.
Right.
It's a nuts and bolts machine.
Okay.
But a very strong, powerful machine nonetheless.
And over on the.
And of course on the Musica side, you've got all of the added features, programmable volumes, push-pull system on the steam wand, gauge so you can regulate the pressure within your tank, so that will also affect the water that is being used to brew the coffee. You can make it hotter or colder as a result of that.
And I like that pressure stat is easily accessible right from the front of the machine, so you can adjust that.
You can make those adjustments on your own, so that's a very favorable product to have.
And we were looking at the steaming on this earlier. Lots of steam power on both of these?
Lots of steam power. 2.5-liter boiler is a pretty good sized boiler when you think about other commercial units out there. I mean, even commercial units, it's got a healthy size tank.
Now let's talk about the steam tips. Now this has more of a, are they both 4-hole?
Oh yeah, well they're both 4 holes, but this is what they call a latte art tip. So it's a finer steam, so it's more controllable, more manageable. For those who like to do the artistic the artistic latte artwork, this is the tip to get. The Oscar comes with the standard commercial tip, but tips can be changed on our machine, so you can always come back and replace the commercial tip on that one with a latte art tip.
With a more okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one nice thing about those.
And now both machines are plumbable.
Definitely, they're available either direct connect or pour over.
Anything else we should know about these machines?
Well, we were talking about how they are heat exchange machines, and how do you sort of justify working with this versus, let's say, a multi-boiler unit One of the things I always like to impress on people is that traditionally, machines were, in their day, heat exchanger machines. We have now kind of improved on that science tremendously due to being able to run different tests to see temperature points on the machine, on the working side of the machine. So they are more tuned and precise than they were, say, 30 years ago, 20, 30 years ago. So the fear of working with a heat exchanger machine should be kind of laid a little bit, because they're not as imprecise as many people might think they are. They're a lot more precise than they ever were. In fact, the machine that we had brought to the World Barista Championship, the original one, was a heat exchanger machine, and that machine was stable within 0.2 centigrades. So it goes to show you the science has come a long way. Thank God, thank God for the technology, of course, and that allows us to be able to take and use and create a more precise product than it ever was in the past.
All right, Lou, thank you so much.
Welcome.
And again, we're very happy here at Whole Latte Love to be carrying the Nuova Simonelli, some of their products here. Beautiful machines, and we look forward to using those.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Thank you very much.
The #1 source for everything coffee, WholeLatteLove.com.